has a fear that he will cry when he is really happy. So it seems that he has tears rolling down his eyes when he watches his daughter's dance performance, or he hears a very good speech, or he gets appreciation from his boss. So he's really worried and scared that people are going to really misunderstand him. So that is his fear, and he says that fear is a state of mind. So I started wondering, what is fear for me? What are my fears? And is fear really a state of mind? Fellow Toastmasters and dear guests, I had lots of fears. I had the fear of the dark, fear of being alone, fear of the deep sea, fear of animals, cats and dogs. You name it, perhaps I had it. I had all these fears even as a child, and as I grew up, I carried all those fears with me. I added more and more fears to my ever-growing list of fears. But to know where it all began, you should come back to me. So walk with me down the memory lane to a time when I was 10 years old. On that empty road at 6 a.m. in the morning, I was walking to my teacher's class. A stray dog out of nowhere ran behind me. And I ran as fast as I could, just like the gingerbread man. You know the gingerbread man, isn't it? But the dog caught up to me. It opened its mouth wide, and with its fierce teeth, it was about to bite me. I pulled up my skirt and closed its mouth, pushed it away, ran to my teacher's house and closed the door. My heart was beating so fast and the tears were rolling down. I was happy that I was saved, but I knew one thing, that I was scarred for life. I now have the fear of dogs, and I still carry that within me. My second fear joined me on top of a second-story building. Those days, I think I probably was in my teenage years, we were building the second story of my house. I was a very adventurous kid. So I used to climb on walls, jump down, used to do all the sportive things just for that adrenaline effect, or just to show to people that I could possibly do so. So my mother said, okay, you are watering the structure. And I said, yeah, of course, I am watering the structure. So every day morning, I used to climb up the ladder, go onto the first story building, onto the structure that was being built, and water the structure. That particular day, at 6 a.m. in the morning, I climbed up the ladder. With the water hose in my hand, I started walking through those narrow walls. I reached the edge and I looked down. And I thought to myself, what if I fall down? What if I fall down on top of a second-story building with no safety harness? The thought scared me, and very quickly I climbed down this ladder. It's not the job being half done. Never to go up again. Now every time I am on a tall structure and I look down from there, I remember this. Me standing on the edge of the second-story building and thinking, what if I fall down? I love the sea. I love everything about the sea. The beach, the waves, the sound of the waves, the beautiful sunsets. But as long as I am on the shore. But I wasn't like this when I was a child. So when did I start fearing the deep sea? For that, you have to come with me to myself as a 23-year-old. Just married on a holiday with my husband to Pankor Island in Malaysia. My husband and his friends, and 5 of them, and me, we all decided to go on the banana boat, the yellow banana boat. We were all non-swimmers. But that's not a problem. We all wore our life jackets tight, and we happily sat on the banana boat. The speedboat dragged us into the deep sea. We all breathed in delight as the cold breeze grazed against our skin. When all of a sudden, the speedboat took a sharp turn. and upside down went the banana boat, and all of us into the boat. I was going down and then up, down and then up. And I thought to myself, this is the end. Well, it's a very short life. I can't die. There needs to be a miracle. And a miracle happened then. I felt a hand pulling me out from the water and pushing me towards the boat. I looked up and I saw my husband and his friends already in the boat. I was happy to see them, and I was also very happy to be saved. I sat down on the banana boat, and the speedboat driver asked us, "Why did you all panic? You all had your life jackets," which was something probably that saved you, right? And we thought, yes. But see, the thing with fear is, when we are really scared of something, we do not think about what we have. We rather think about what we do not have. So all that came to our mind was we were all non-swimmers and we were all going to die. So all these brings back memories of how I got these fears. I have more fears, and I don't think the time is sufficient to talk about all those stories where I got those fears. But this brings me back to my friend's question: is fear a state of mind? I certainly do not think fear is a state of mind. For me, fear is a strong emotion. Emotion like anger or sadness or happiness or joy or even love. For me, fear is a stronger emotion than love. So I want you friends to think about it today. What are your fears and how did you get them?